Hi Collective, how y'all doing? I hope that y'all can hear me. This is the ninth inning vision, and I'm up at 2 o'clock in the morning trying to do this reading, right? Because I done slept all day, right? And they like get to work. So I'm trying to do it and while making a whole bunch of noise. But it just would my camera wouldn't stay on. I deal with the cars out. My camera kept phone kept whatever. But I don't want to shuffle these cards again. I want to get this message out for in the morning, right? So I will not do this again because I don't like cards to be out because I don't know what people be thinking or whatever. But I want to get this reading out. That's my determination. So please bear with me with this message or whatever it may be. But it might resonate with somebody out there, may not. I don't know. Okay. But thank you for your time and your energy upon reading this or looking at this message. And let's see what's going on here, okay? So on this side, y'all, I am overwhelmed, y'all, because I didn't shuffle these cards so many times. And the camera is not recording right or something going on, right? So I have here, this could be a tourist I'm talking to, right? Or this is a spiritual leader, all right? You could be teaching people how to cooperate and get along, right? And be strong, okay? Teaching them how to have strength in their collaborations as well. Teaching them how to come together, okay, in one accord, all right? And be more tuned in, with the inner child, all right? The Holy Spirit has been dealing with me with the inner child. That's why I don't want to mess up these messages because you don't get them again sometimes, right? So it's something about the inner child, something about tapping back into innocence, tapping back into okay, Spirit say we too grown, okay? We think we're too grown. And so therefore it's a lot of energies that want to be released and let go to allow us to go with the flow of manifestation and go with the flow of getting desired outcomes instead of constantly beating against situations that we're trying to control and try to work in our favor. What it's saying that release the outcome, release the expectations for the situation, okay? So you could be a tourist or you could be someone who is dealing with people, friends. You could be being admired or celebrated or for what you know, for what you teach, for what you stand for, okay, or something like that, right? Or it could just be learning from other people, okay, how to be whoever I'm talking to, okay, you don't have to be a tourist, how to use, it's like working together, teaming up, collaborating. Okay, you could be a Leo. Okay, collaborating with a Leo, right? You're learning how to be more lighthearted. I'm hearing, okay, and use your heart while dealing with situations that you have to show up as yourself, being strong, and somebody who's a stern leader or something like that, right? For some of you guys, right? But I'm also just getting like you're learning or teaching people, or you're learning from people how to collaborate with a Leo, or how to collaborate, have patience and like confidence in whatever it is that you're building. Okay, if it's a Leo, you're learning how to cooperate, or that you need to cooperate with them, with this Leo or something like that, right? I'm seeing where there could be some type of anxiety, not being able to sleep, and it could stem from something from the past, or this is a child, all right? But whatever it is saying that you're teaching people how to work from a more heart-centered space and have confidence, have patience, and when dealing with friends and family and different people like that, okay? Because it's bringing a lot of anxiety and worry, and that's coming up from the past, okay? Things from the past that's stirring up, okay? Not allowing you to sleep, Okay, you're teaching people how to work on the regret and anxiety. You know what I'm saying? Things that keep them up at night. You get what I'm saying? And so there is friends and family who are dealing with things that they having to be strong over. Okay, even if they have to or be calm and patient with children or just things from the past, things coming up from the past. Okay. This could be where some that could be friends and family also celebrating with a Leo that a child and a childlike energy. You get what I'm saying? So having fun and relaxing and going out, a lot of it's actually forcing us to embrace our inner child. We're gonna be put in situations where we're gonna have a choice either to deal with it in that grown manner or embrace your innocence of the situation. That will allow us to manifest. That would allow us to get the desired outcomes that we want out of situations. Okay, not being so uptight about life in the general. Yeah, you gotta work. Yeah, you gotta take care of your family, but it's asking you to tap back into the memories from the past of where you was goofy and where you didn't stress about a situation so much. You were lighthearted and you were goofy, or I'm not saying be immature, but I'm saying like those spontaneous blissful moments that made you and whoever you around laugh, or you laughed at something that was goofy, or even a serious situation, you laughed at it because it was a mistake. It was something that spontaneously happened. But we've been asked to tap back into those moments. Okay, so we have here where there's some regret. Okay, dealing with it could be depression, it could be things from the past or whatever that stifling our light. Okay, it's like we regretting past situations, even if this is with Aquarius. Okay, you guys can have a relationship with the Aquarius that you knew from the past, so there is some regret here about what happened with you guys from the past, right? There could be also too is like somebody probably could be regretting not showing up the way they wanted to in the relationship. Okay, this is like not getting fulfillment out of whatever happened in the past with you two. All right. This is a reflection. So both of you guys could be going through this or feeling this at this time, where they're regretting the past. Okay, it could be not being optimistic about the relationship, not healing from some things in the past too. All right, some of you guys are needing to forgive yourself or something like that when it comes to things that you didn't know. Okay. All right, it's something about embracing the innocence back into you. All right, letting go of all what you think that you know. Okay, and embracing this age of Aquarius that's coming in 2025. All right, the energy is already here 6 months ahead of time. So as we go into this June, July, August energy, is asking us to let go of this Five of Swords, narcissistic energy, this having to win at all costs energy, having to let go, okay, and embrace the energy of passion, desire, okay, spontaneity, inspiration, confidence, okay. It's asking us to be more driven towards nurturing, compassionate type energy, okay. It's telling us to be more tuned and tapped into our heart center space when it comes to dealing with people and situations. Y'all will have more energy for this if it was so late, but it's late. All right. So it's asking us to let go of the Five of Swords energy. Okay. Drop the things that have happened to us in the past in the past. Okay. Embrace this new energy that has come in here with this Queen of Wands energy here. Right. the passion, the confidence, the bravery, the assertiveness, the passion for life, the energy of a young, ready and willing participant to embrace bliss, okay, and more spontaneous situations here. You guys, somebody hit rock bottom when it came to being a narcissist, being someone who was dealing with an unfair behavior to others, okay, being someone who was very, you know, I guess, always cutthroat, somebody who was always looking, saying they don't deal with situations to understand them. It's like deal with them to criticize, something like that, okay? But there is a new love that somebody wants to embrace, okay? You could be manifesting the king of, sorry, my eye itching. You could be manifesting new love with the king of swords, right? Manifesting a relationship, manifesting a marriage, manifesting a new opportunity, or whatever it may be, right? But there may be some caution because you may need more clarity about the situation here, or there may be communication that somebody is like, instead of charging at a situation, they're taking their time out to have clarity about it, okay? Even communication, okay? Somebody may be a little just off-putting with the communication right now, okay? And it's because maybe they in the past have did something or said something that was narcissistic, right? And they it's like regretting, you know what I'm saying? It's like sorrowful energy or whatever it may be. And so that's where the wanting to talk or whatever it may be energy is coming from, but it's a hesitation in there. Okay, they are curious about communicating with you, but it's still like they're thinking about it at this point. Okay, and it could be Aquarius, all right, could be a Taurus, could be a Leo. But I see where you or whoever I'm talking to, okay, you having this inner strength that's being shown when it comes to your beliefs and your practices and whatever it is that you're teaching, right? Teaching people how to come together on one accord, okay? Teaching people how to come together with their differences as well, okay? Reminding people that, since you was a child, you always been one. There was no difference in you than the next person, okay? You just grew up in different situations and different families and different things like that. We are still children of God, all right? And that's why it's asking us to tap back into that childlike self, all right? Stop being so grown. All right, and this new energy that's coming in is going to force us in situations to where either you're going to choose to try to control the situation, try to paying attention to the I don't know, we got it bad when it comes to thinking that we know, you know what I'm saying, and it's like forcing what we know upon a situation, and not just allowing the situation just permeate or mature, grow, or evolve. Okay, even when it comes to our livelihood, our living situation, our children, and different things like that, we are called to let go and allow the universe to transition, go allow the transformation to happen when it comes to lifting energies and lifting spirits and lifting old dialogues and ways of thinking and being, and allow new energy to come in that's refreshing, restart, childlike energy. It's just childlike energy, not expecting anything, not so bent out of shape when things don't happen for you, knowing that when one door closes, another one open. If something does not happen for you the way you think or way it should be, there is another way. Okay, it's just allowing, it's the innocence or something like that, right? So for some of you guys, you're teaching people how to, do things. You're being strong. Okay, there may be some regret from the past and different things like that you may be hanging on to and holding on. Maybe a child that you may have a little bit of sleepless nights about. But that situation is going to be okay, because time is fluid, energy is fluid, and that time will pass. Okay, all you have to do is just keep shining your star, keep being close to the Holy Spirit, and keep knowing that and being optimistic. And you know what I'm saying? You are a person who knows without a doubt that you have favor over you. I'm hearing with the star card, you have favor over you and your situation. So along with you healing whatever the situation is, it could be with a child or it's something from the past, you also have a situation that's coming in from the past as well, as you heal this one from the past, or it could be in the present, I don't know, but this one from the past is coming in, okay, and it's triggering this person in your life to come in to restart something with you. Okay, you may have been holding it back, okay, because of your way of thinking, because of, you holding on to ego and you holding on to regret from the past. This is allowing this energy to come in with this person, okay, that's allowing them to drop all of the narcissistic ways and different things like that. And even if, I don't know if y'all come together or not, don't say y'all come together, but it's saying that it's you helping another energy to resolve their right now matter from you dealing with something in your present moment. You're helping somebody, is something coming up from their past that is, you are helping them to heal as well. Okay, this is what this star card is all about. Something that people that were regretting and different things like that is now being brought up to be healed. Okay, if this is new love, okay, you're definitely taking this new energy of love and you're manifesting a king of swords in your inner energy, okay, and this person is coming in to communicate with you guys. They're getting some type of clarity of why they was left out in the cold by going within, okay, and trying to deal with whatever issues they're having with inside of them that has something to do with relationships, okay, because either they could be an energy of determination or energy of a resilient. They're a resilient person. They don't want to give up. So if you are dealing with the Aquarius is they if you know them, when you brokenhearted and you hurt and different things like that, they not the type of person that ignores you. They will talk to you, and especially if they're hurting, they need to talk to you to get through the situation. Okay, you may be coming from learning to come from an ego standpoint to where you're holding stuff inside to being more in Aquarius energy, because Leo and Aquarius is opposite energy, to where you're talking out and expressing how you feel. You're letting your light be don't not dim your light, but letting your light be shown or seen. You get what I'm saying? Being very coming out from the storm, out of the darkness, okay? And it's like I don't know why I'm seeing like turnover in love, turnover in finances, turnover in self-healing, turnover in uplifting and thoughts, and it's just see a lot of transpiring happening, okay, as we go into this new energy. It's refreshing, and it's like having a confidence that you deserve love, being patient with yourself, and this new love that's coming in, okay? It's something about, okay, so you got people that surround you that are learning how to build, how to collaborate, how to it could be teachers. You can have a lot of spiritual leaders and teachers out here that's teaching people how to come together and be more confident in the building and the collaborations that they have with other people as well. Okay, and it could be family, it could be children, it could be people from the past, but this is also too like memories coming back up to where that's the reason why it's coming back up, because you may can't sleep and all that, but it's because it needs to be dealt with. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay, something is helping us come into alignment with this childlike self, with this optimism, with this emerging of this new age of Aquarius energy, to where it's all knowing, all seeing, all being, all everything, all at one. Okay, because past, present, and future is one. We are all one with our differences. It's something about uniting, a united energy. Okay, yeah. So people around you, like I said, is learning how to cooperate, how to build. You know what I'm saying? And it's like in a childlike way. Period. In a childlike way. Be having more fun. I'm not saying be immature. I'm saying catch more of them blissful moments where you are laughing till your teeth be dry. Okay, but there could be some regret and remorse of people holding on to the past. Okay, and it could be someone that's dealing with inner strength, okay, and letting go to being optimistic, okay. It's like healing what is coming up, because water is reflection, right? So something is being mirrored that is showing you that either, I don't know, it's saying like you got new love that wants to come in. Self-love, love from other people, but it's something about your light, okay, that's connected to this cup. All right? So you have someone that's being strong, confident, too, and probably a little immature, to growing up and being this new person that they ain't never witnessed before. Okay, coming out of the past or holding on to the past, being in this childlike, innocent energy. Okay, dropping all, letting go of what no longer serves them, the feeling of being betrayed by narcissists, the energy of wanting is like holding on to the outcome of something. You cannot do that. That is very I don't know, it ain't good for your health. It ain't good for your mind, your mental, okay? But I see where we letting go of that narcissistic way, that way of being, I don't know, causing trials. I'm hearing causing trials or being in trials, okay? Because this new love that's trying to come in, okay, is saying walk away from, things that happened in the past or whatever it may be. But it's also saying that you need to open up, and this is like a message of change that's coming in. It could be a new love relationship coming from a King of Swords, all right, that you manifested, right? It could have your wealth and stability connect to it as well. All right. But this Five of Swords energy, narcissist energy, okay, it could be coming from this King of Swords. Okay. They could be just a little bit like I'm hearing they haven't talked to you yet. So I'm hearing like they in this Five of Swords because they haven't talked to you yet. There's no communication. I don't know up to this point, okay? But it could be a Queen of Cups, all right? Queen of Cups energy, who's very confident, okay? Moving swiftly when it comes to whatever they need to do, standing in their power because they're not going to give up, especially when it comes to their happiness, all right? So you have someone who is dealing with a King of Swords and a Queen of Cups type of situation here, okay? There could be like where somebody could be going through financial situations, economic situations, feel left out, going monetary, whatever, but they're going within to find a practical plan to get that together, okay? So, yeah, I'm finna end it here, y'all, because that's what's happening, okay? This communication that could be coming from a King of Swords or whatever it may be could be a little narcissistic, so you may have to have your guards up in some kind of way, but it seems like it's something about you using your wits to bring in love to the situation that they're going to drop that. You're going to soften up this person. Yeah, especially with this being that you're going to soften up this person. It's something about, your energy, your childlike energy, your innocence or whatever it may be, soothing this King of Swords mind or their worries or stress about them having to be in this Five of Swords energy. So that's good. That's some good energy, right? Something from the past, something from the past. That also too, you guys have been through a lot in situations where you having to let go of love relationships or lovers in the past or whoever it may be. You've been through a lot of betrayal that makes you cautious about new love. okay, about accepting anybody's cup. And ain't nothing wrong with that. It's being very cautious of the way you approach a situation with love as well. It could be this King of Swords as well. It could be love with you. All right, some hit rock bottom in the past, and so they could be holding on to their regret. And so therefore, you know, it's like trying to be optimistic. Optimism is there, but at the same time, they curious about communicating and talking to you. But I don't know if they will. The clarity is coming in. Somebody's getting their head out the fog of why they're getting the truth of why they was left out in the cold in this relationship, or why they could be going through financial situations. Is because something about love. It's something about love as well that it's like you have to tap back into love, because it's like love is God, first of all. And so that is like this childlike energy is what helps you to manifest when you let go and release and allow the universe to just do its thing in your life. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to manifest when there's no love, because the universe needs all elements to be in alignment. And so therefore, you know what I'm saying, it could be someone is noticing that they have everything except love. And also too, you could be noticing that, you know what I'm saying, you have the right kind of compassion, and because I did see the Empress, right? Yeah, you have the right kind of compassion and love or something like that for yourself, that it bleeds out on others, and you have a power that I'm hearing to tame a wild beast. So go ahead and do your thing. Whatever it is that you're doing, go ahead and do your thing, because this person is coming in that you're manifesting. Okay, this also too could be you, a new job or a new way you're manifesting some new income or something like that. Okay, you're also protected from someone's Five of Swords manifestations too. So you are protected from that. Somebody probably have call themselves manifesting some protection or whatever it may be. I don't know, but wherever this is that yeah, you got new stuff coming in. Okay, it's like something that you need to get over as far as what happened in the past, you or them, in order to start something new. Okay. Somebody is listening as well, okay? Because this Page of Swords says somebody is going to talk, and they're going to ask questions, and then they're going to listen. Searching for something. They searching for any reason to not go through with this, or something like that is going on. But it's asking you to be patient, have inner strength, okay? Especially when you're dealing with this person and friends and family, okay? Because this is some sensitive energy here, especially when it comes to kids, because you know kids are sensitive as well. So along with us learning how to get back in our childlike self, we're going to learn a new communication style when it comes to each other as well. Okay, so I'm finna end this, y'all, and I'll start over with childlike energy tomorrow. I love you guys. Have a good night.